I just had my best week ever at the Goodwill bins. We had some crazy finds, crazy pulls, crazy sales, all of that. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy some of the crazy finds that we get. Let's get into the video. Just pulled up to the Goodwill bins. We have special guests with us today, bro, but also right now they are fixing the sign because it blew over in the wind or something. But yeah, man, Ashlyn's second time at the bins.
Yes.
So hopefully Ashlyn can cook today. Let's go. We're doing a fit check just because we feel like it. Get in here, Ash. It's today. Bro, kid, bro, I swear. Bro, what the hell? So we didn't pull like tons of stuff, but just a couple of good ones. I liked the double knees on this pair of jeans, and they're kind of baggy, so this one should go good. And then this like thermal lining on the inside of hoodies always does well for me. This was like a cool jersey. This one's from the 80s based on the tag, Russell. And this is like a cotton football jersey, which is really cool. And like all the old details on it, super sick. Number 45. And then just like a little gray tag Nike, nothing too crazy. All right, so we just did some scraping, and after we did that bin, got these Adidas vintage like sweatpants, main sale, made in USA. This was like probably my favorite find from that bin. All the clasps on it work, on the Woolrich tag, women's medium, made in Hong Kong. I did throw a bunch of stuff back, so these are just kind of like what I kept, but I liked this one. 100% imported 2-ply Shetland wool. I think this one, I don't know, it's on a Talon zipper. I can't tell where it was made, but it's a little sweater. And then this was like the highlight of the bin, like the most expensive piece. We got a nice little like Carhartt Detroit jacket, but made in the USA. It's a little bit dirty, but she should clean up nice, hopefully. And then this one's also a New Orleans Hard Rock Cafe. And then this person must have went to like a bunch of different Hard Rock cafes. This one's single stitch, the rest are double stitch, but I thought the Paris one was kind of cool. The rest of them are just kind of like eh. Okay, so Ashlyn did some CDs. Well, I did bags. Let's see the CDs. Bro, The Offspring, that's insane. Oh, that's a good album. Damn, bro, you're getting all these?
Oasis.
That's a good album.
Beatles,
good album.
John Lennon.
Damn,
Dick,
bro.
The
Joshua Tree, nice.
Here,
God damn, bro. You got enough CDs?
Guns
Okay,
N'
we got that
Roses,
Guns N' Roses.
Jimi
Hendrix.
Another Paul, Rolling Stones. I just
Bunch of them. Bruh.
What is this? The Fray, and then another Beatles.
What is the Fray and the
You would
Beatles?
know.
Maybe. Okay, wait. Grab my bags. Nice Coach purse. And then everybody's been like wanting this one and my Coach one, but those were the two bag finds. Pretty solid, honestly. This is a nice jacket. This sheepskin and leather coat. It's made in USA. This one older, the A2 style, goes really well. Shout out to Teach for this one. And then he also gave me this grandma-esque sweater with the little side hits on the sleeves there. This one is on the Northern Reflections tag. And then I also scraped this this is Korean War era bag. It's a nice heavy cotton. And I just put all the rest of the clothes in there because they fit. And then Ashlyn has a find here. The Head in the Heart. That's sick, bro. I love that album cover. That's sick. It's in there though, right? And it works?
I don't know if it works, but it's in there.
Here's everything we got from the last bin. This nice single stitch shirt. Ashlyn found this one. Cool tag. And then this nice little horse one with the pockets is nice. The Art Unlimited tag. And then nothing too crazy. Just another like nature piece. Prairie Mountain tag. Okay, here's everything from that last bin. Can't show the full thing on this one, but this one's kind of cool. And this DC shoes was nice. It just has a lot of hair on it, which is kind of annoying, but it's a medium. And then just like a little single stitch Packers shirt, nothing crazy. And then I really like this one. It's a size small starter, made in China, like satin jacket, kind of cool. And then just like some Dickies long baggy jorts. All right, y'all, our day in the bins is done. What do you think, Ash?
Solid 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? Damn. But yeah, man, that was it for today. We are going to go home, and I will catch y'all tomorrow for some more bins. What is good, everyone? We are back here at the Goodwill bins once again. It is a beautiful morning here. I think it's gonna be an amazing day. I will see y'all in there. Hopefully we cook today. All right, so here's everything I got so far. Nothing crazy. I might toss this one back. Just a little quarter zip. And then this one right here was a scrape, just a polo jeans, quarter zip. And then this right here is Pendleton. I think this is supposed to be like a shacket or maybe like a blazer, but still cool. Older tag on this one. Or wait, I actually forgot to show this one. This is, I believe it's like a 70s or 80s ringer. Paper thin, Chicago, my kind of town. Nice ringer on this. The fade is just crazy. And this one I actually scraped. Okay, so here are some of the shoes that I got. These ones I am for sure keeping. They're in great condition. 2976 Dr. Martens. And then these ones, I don't know if I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna see if I can try to sell some of these. But I got some Birkenstocks. And then 2 pairs of these signature Chelsea boots. New bin, this guy's about to cook.
Oh my god, no.
No way.
94?
91. And it's not even... Look at this funky looking guy.
Looks like a monkey.
It's like a monkey, yeah. Okay, so here's what the cart's looking like. We are very full. I'm gonna hit this rotation, scrape, and then go through all these finds because we got some good stuff. Bro, I've never been more locked in my entire life. Let's go. Got these Mickey overalls paired with the Peanuts Snoopy Slam Dunk. Shout out to Hunter. Baby Mickey. This one is a nice Woolrich. This one's made in USA. This is a mountain parka or a field parka. These ones go for decent on eBay. I gotta do some more research on this one, but this is a 1970s Brownie University. This one is made in France. This one's kind of cool and I like the colors that is pink. And then I thought these pants were really sick. Nice wide leg and good like desert camo pattern. And then y'all saw these ones. Shout out to Paul for this. These ones are flannel lined, 36 by 34. Nice little just fleece here, nothing too crazy. The brand is Venecia, worn to perfection. This one here is a nice little rugby, nothing too crazy on the Knightsbridge tag, size large. Good colors. All right, this one is actually crazy. I'm ashamed of what I did for a Klondike bar. Shout out to Teach for this one. Size large, Anfield blue bar. We got some more baby overalls. Nice pinstripe on these ones. And then once more, shout out to Paul for this one. Nice little Carhartt here. Size large. And this is 686 snowboarding ski jacket. This one's waterproof. Good little boy's jacket. This one should sell decently. And bro, this one was actually sick. This is Bafirin. This is on a Adidas made in USA tag. If it was the ATP tag, this would be worth money, but this one is worth a little bit less. Still really cool. I looked up this and Bufferin. It's not a celebrity. This is a celebrity tennis classic. It's actually a painkiller med or whatever, something like that. But super cool tennis jacket. And then we have 2 more Paul tosses here. 2 pairs of 505s. Thought these Adidas swim trunks were nice. Good tag on these ones, size small. Couple of nice sweaters here. This brand is good, made in USA. This one as well. Shout out to Jakob for this one. And then these area double knees were nice. Nice little nature crew neck, made in USA tag. And then I thought the pattern on this one was crazy. The Woolrich, size large, really nice quarter zip here. You got the little patch here. And then not 1, but 2 polos. This one is a Yarmouth and this one is the Blake. Both, I think this one's an XL and this one's a large, but one of these I will hold on to. And we had a little bundle action from earlier, a bunch of grandma stuff, a couple of quarter zips. This one's a polo and then just a little sweater here. All these for 15. And then shout out to Jakob for this one. North Square, always look for the 100% wool, and then if it's made in a good country that's not like China or something like that, usually it's good. And then we snagged not 1 but 2 pairs of just like mid Carhartts. Hopefully these sell quick. And then there's some more goodies down here. This is the Chubbies. I can't get at all of this, but some camo pants and then a hockey sweatshirt, more camo pants, and then a fur. Also, I did a media rotation and I got this really cool like mushroom book, and bro, the pictures are so cool. And yeah man, cool book. New bins rolled out and I see this one right here. This is like a first stole and this is real mink. Last row, nothing too crazy came out. I just got a bunch of these like shorts. Thought this Destination C was kind of cool. Single stitch XL, made in USA. Nothing too crazy. 1992. And then this zip up was kind of cool. Little stained, but actually I'm gonna toss this. What do we got in front of us?
USA, San Francisco.
Made in USA. It's not the Big E, unfortunately.
Big tag there.
Made in USA.
Nice red tag.
Beautiful.
Beautiful fade. 15, 30 coin flip. Who wants to flip it?
Call it in the air. Call it in the air. Got heads. Damn. Well, you didn't take the L though, right? Because you still got some good shit. All right, man. Yeah, so it's windy, but this was the biggest day I've ever had at the bins. We just keep breaking our record. This was 75 pounds, just overall heat. But yeah, man, we're gonna pack this up and we're gonna hit it again tomorrow. What is up, 888 Vintage? We are here. It is a absolutely beautiful Sunday morning at the bins here, but we are the first ones here. That means we are favored by the thrift gods today. So I will see y'all in there. Hopefully we cook. Let's go. Bro, also, I just absolutely love my fit today. Let me show y'all. Wait, bro, this is the fit. We got the Polo Sport, dude, with the number. Put the number on the back. Bro, the number on the back is fire. We got the classic jorts on, man. But yeah, let's go. Okay, I had time to scrape just one thing. New bin came out, fire. Made a pizza pit stop. Oh my god. Ian's Pizza. Show the pizza. Oh my gosh. That's what. Damn. All right. This is my shit. Beautiful. Okay, so I did a bags rotation, right? And I saw this one come out and it had a lock attached to it with the keys. And so I figured, you know what? I'm gonna just keep my stuff in here. All right, going through the stuff we got from the last bin. This one's cool. This one here's the back hit. All right, next thing we got here, this 2000s made in USA Pendleton. This one's a shacket. Put them up, let's see them. New personal for the PC. Damn, maybe you should try those on before you buy them. Wait, those are boxers, bro.
Yes.
I thought those were shorts. Damn. Go follow Rich Kids. Damn, bro, this is gonna be on the Whatnot, isn't it?
Yeah, these could be running for $1.
Running for $1. This was the first highlight of that bin. If you ever see this brand, don't pass on it like this guy. Just, nah. But yeah, good brand. And then the back is kind of cool. Gives me like cowboy vibes. And then this one right here, this is a either late 80s, early 90s starter satin jacket. Dan, apparently fans used to have their names embroidered on their jackets back in the day, so that's kind of cool. No back hit, but shout out Dan. And then this right here, shout out to Chris for this one. Columbia, made in Korea. Nice blanket line mountain parka. All right, and then this Alaska stuff always does well for me. Here's the tag on it. And then the back hit's actually cool. All right, and then we got this 2000s Champion reverse weave. Nice Minnesota. No stains. This one's like basically new. What do we see here?
$18.
Damn, bro, running
But
those
these
at
are unfaded.
Those are on Amazon.
I think mine are on actually the good tag though. Look at.
Oh shit.
Come on now.
The Jimmy tag. But I think it's time to actually go through the big bin. And shout out to this lock that I found for keeping my goodies safe. We're about to go through these. Get ready. There's some heat in here. Okay, this is a nice Eddie Bauer made in USA tag. Unfortunately, there's tons of these little fuzzies on here, but I think they should all come out with a nice lint roll. All right, next we got this nice Coca-Cola. This one's on the made in USA 50/50. Unfortunately, this one's a little bit stained, but good oxy will do it right. Nice little Reebok tag, made in USA, good Packers. And then this was the haul from the first bin. A few Badgers pieces. This one was probably the coolest one, but not some decent ones. And then just a nice little Russell Packer. Nice little nature spell out with the loon there. XL Fruit of the Loom tag. And this one was super hype. Nice cheetah. It's not the like nasty fake fur, but it's like a decent one. Cool little tag on there. I couldn't find any other tags, but just like the Crafted with Pride one. We got these beautiful boot cut Miss Me jeans. Very embellished. And nothing crazy, but just like a single stitch shirt. This one says beer is food. And then these always do well for me. Nice zip up. It's on the St. John's Bay, which, you know, it could be better, but it's still good. And then this brand is a good one to look out for. Harley of Scotland. Nice little zip up sweater vest. And then this one as well, this double knees. They got the rivets in them. The rivets are always good. Usually if they don't have the rivets, they don't do as well. But dovetail workwear. And then it does say the model in here. This model is Brit Utility, and then it says the size. Okay, so I found two things from the last one. This polo sweater and then this fur coat, but this one has some stains, so it's going back. All right, man, we're gonna go through the stuff we got from the last row, and then we're out of here. We got this nice Budweiser deer crew neck. This one is sick, shout out to Gavin. And then this one I bought from Micah, shout out to Micah. Good 90s tag, good Badgers. And then bro, I swear I've just been like an absolute Badger magnet today. But we got this nice 90s single stitch on the Salem sportswear tag, made in USA. Great piece right here. I don't know why, but they just keep coming to me. And then I thought the fade on this one was just beautiful. We got a nice Team USA zip up. It is on that USA Olympic tag. Beautiful, like just a great overall zip up piece. And then finally we got a Polo Ralph Lauren cotton, nice little like preppy cable knit sweater. Beautiful. Okay, so we did end up doing one more rotation, and now there's finally one more, but this was what I got from the last one. This cool like bear shirt, single stitch, good fade on this one, solid. Okay, I keep being like, okay, there's more, but there's actually more. So I just scraped these ones. These are a good pair of Looney Tunes, like vintage overalls. They're 4T, which is really, really freaking cool. And here's the back. And we got this nice like Polaris jacket, made in USA. I love finding like the old snowmobile stuff because I used to snowmobile. And I found this in a clothing band. And this is like a pretty underground band, like 2000s rock band. This one's 2005. This is a great album. And like, bro, I literally just keep finding Badger stuff. Like this one was a scrape. Good Lee tag. Little Big Ten embroidery hit on that one. Super sick. And then we got some more kids overalls. Bob at Work. Bob the Builder. And then the last one is kind of underwhelming, but we got some Nike track pants. These will go fast, I'm sure of it. But yeah. Oh, and also this was a CD that I thought I would never be able to find. Theory of a Dead Man. This is an absolutely insane album. This is probably one of their best albums in my opinion. But yeah, we just got some banger CDs today. Banger clothes. It was definitely a good day for me in there today. We barely hit 50 pounds. And yeah, man, I'm happy. This is like one of my favorite things to see. Also, I'm hyped to listen to these on the way home. But yeah, man. Yo, also, bro, if y'all noticed, I switched shirts. Basically what happened was I was eating pizza and I spilled. Like I had a massive stain on my shirt, which is unfortunate. But shout out to OxyClean, because OxyClean gets it done. But yeah, man, I will catch y'all at home, and we're gonna go through our orders because I don't really do that very often. And y'all keep asking me to tell you what I sell. So I'm just gonna go through and show y'all what orders I have. And yeah, man, let's go. All right, y'all, welcome to the sales portion of the video. Now, before I go through these sales, there's a couple things I want y'all to keep in mind. So the first thing is that, I go to the bins, my cost of goods is very low. I can get away selling items for $10, $15, $20, when some people might have to price things up higher and maybe accept a higher offer, or maybe don't accept offers at all. So that's just preface. And we're just gonna go rapid fire through all the pieces that I did sell. So the first thing that we sold was a bundle. We sold an Aztec pattern fleece and a flannel. The next thing we sold was a forest green Russell athletic crew neck. Nice fade on that one. Then we sold a bundle of 3 hats. We sold a vintage 90s Nike crew neck. Sold a bundle Tommy jeans shorts and a Wisconsin Badgers grandpa crew neck. Next thing that we sold was a jacket. Yes, it's summer. Yes, I'm still selling jackets. They're a little bit priced down so that people do buy them, but they do still move, and I'm still buying them and I'm still selling them. This one was a North Face Apex Bionic ski jacket. That one was waterproof. Next, we got a Y2K Echo Unlimited shirt. We got a 90s reversible duck camouflage zip up like hunting jacket. We sold a Red Hot Chili Peppers band tee. We sold a Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville tee. And then we sold this really cool United States Navy crew neck and a Brett Favre jersey. Jerseys seem to be doing well still. And then we sold these cargo pants. We sold yet again another jacket. This one was an LL Bean down jacket, insulated parka. Always be on the lookout for those. Those do great, even in summer, as you can see. Next, we sold a single stitch Jackson Hole sun faded single stitch tee. We sold a Harley Davidson wolf shirt cutoff tank top. And then we sold this really nice Harley Davidson hoodie for a great price. And then we sold a motorcycle jacket. This one was Alpine Stars P-Dyno waterproof air jacket, and it's armored. So a lot of keywords there. Next, we sold this NASCAR hat, nothing crazy, another wolf crew neck. And then we sold 3 things in a bundle. We sold a Adidas long sleeve striped shirt. And then we sold a grandpa sweater. And then we sold some John Deere overalls. I'm always buying overalls. Overalls sell year round. Good pickups there. there. Then we sold this University of Poland single stitch shirt. We sold a Monster hoodie. Those do great. We sold this really cool swirl Packers hat for a great price. That was a steal. We sold a Nike Tech zip up hoodie, sweatshirt, whatever. Sweater, another sweater we sold. Those do great again year round. We sold a Rockstar. That one was a fitted cap, so I did take a low offer on it. We sold some baggy Tony Hawk skater pants. The brand Tony Hawk does great on Depop. Usually I put it under a different brand like Blind Skateboards or some other skate brand. And then we sold a bundle. We sold Vintage Point Brewery beer. It's not just for breakfast anymore shirt. And then we sold a 2000s NASCAR tee. Next bundle was again, we sold a NASCAR hat and then a preppy grandpa sweater. Now, NASCAR stuff is still doing great. However, the price point is not as high as it once used to be. And then we sold another bundle. Guys, there's tons of bundles here. We sold some Eddie Bauer baggy corduroy pants and then a vintage wolf shirt. If we go up again, we have another bundle. Yet again, another pair of LL Bean baggy corduroy pants. I'm done picking those up because they sell for like $8, $10, $12. And then we sold some baggy Polo Ralph Lauren cell phone cargo pants. Great brand and great model number to be on the lookout for. These ones go for a lot higher than what I sold for. eBay comps were around 70 to 80, but I did take an offer for 45 just to move them because honestly, like me personally, I don't care. If somebody sends me an offer, I'm accepting it unless it's like crazy low. But anyways, we got a vintage 1990s neon hat. We got this vintage Chicago Bulls puffer jacket, good spell out and embroidery on that one. And then we got a sweater, vintage Maurice L. Rothschild. That one was beautiful. We sold a 3-item bundle here. We sold a Abercrombie and Fitch zip up sweater. We sold a 90s Lands End Henley button up sweater. That one was wool. And then we sold some distressed Carhartt overalls. That was a good bundle. Everything was full price on that bundle. Sometimes people do pay full price on bundles, and then other times they just lowball you on like 20 items and then they only buy like 3. But next thing that we got was a 90s Woolrich cardigan sweater. That one sold good. We got a 4-piece bundle. This one here, we had a grandpa sweater, vintage Carhartt Sherpa line vest, and then we had a AOP wraparound baseball shirt. And then we sold a Y2K Nike shirt, like Nike basketball on that one. Nothing crazy. None of those went for like crazy prices. The Carhartt vest sold for 22, which is a steal. Anyways, the next thing that we got this vintage black Russell Athletic crew neck. That one was dead stock from the 90s, so that's cool. Didn't sell for a lot though. And then we sold this 2003 Chicago Harley Davidson tee. Guys, Harley does great. However, like the NASCAR stuff, it doesn't sell for as much as it used to unless it's a crazy item like an AOP NASCAR or some really cool single stitch Harley with a cool graphic or 3D emblem, whatever. Y'all get it. But the next thing that we sold, we had a down insulated reversible windbreaker vest. Size large. The down insulated stuff does great. We sold 2 of those down insulated items in this batch. And then the last thing we sold 4 minutes ago, it is a vintage Brooklyn Dodgers flat brim snapback hat. And yeah, man, we're selling tons of hats, selling tons of jackets, vests, sweatshirts, t-shirts, pants, overalls, shorts, baby clothes. Like, dude, you need to learn as many brands as you possibly can so that you don't miss out on sales. Like, the sales will come. You have to put the work in, acquire the knowledge, and then boom, the sales will come. That being said, man, thank you so much for watching. Like, I'm genuinely trying to make these videos to help y'all out, improve your reselling business, learn some more brands, make some more money. And if that's what you're about, man, drop a sub on this channel. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one, hopefully. Peace.